subtraction. By the way, people had a lot more trouble with subtraction than they did with addition. And it was mainly because a lot of people forgot how to borrow. So pay very good attention to the subtraction. Number 5 says 9/10 minus 7/10. Now that one you don't have to borrow in because you don't even have whole numbers to borrow from. And you don't even need to find a common denominator because you already have it. So all you have to do is subtract the numerators, keep the denominator the same. 9 minus 7 is 2, and you keep the 10 the same. So my answer is 2/5. How easy is that? The trouble is, it's wrong. What's wrong with 2/5? It's not simplified. What goes into, what's wrong with 2/10? It's not simplified. What goes into 2 and 10? 2. 2 goes into 2 once, 2 goes into 10 5 times, and the right answer is 1/5. And that is simplified. And that is the right answer to number 5. Now, number 6 asks you to do 6 3/10 minus 2 3/5. We need to start by finding a common denominator, which again, if you look at those denominators, it's pretty easy to find. It's 10, because 10 times 1 is 10 and 5 goes into it. Now please notice, in subtraction, I bring the whole numbers over. I didn't do that in addition. Why do I do it in subtraction? Because I most probably will have to borrow. Usually when I give you subtraction, I'm going to make you have to borrow. And one of the main reasons people get subtraction wrong is because when they borrow, they forget to borrow from the whole number and make it one less. So bring the whole number over so you won't forget it to borrow from it. But before I do anything, I have to find the missing numerator. 10 goes into 10 1 times 3 is 3. 5 goes into 10 twice. 2 times 3 is 6. Again, I can't take 6 away from 3 because 6 is bigger than 3, so I have to borrow. I borrow from the 6 and make it a 5. And then here's the thing that some of you forgot how to do. To get your missing numerator, add your denominator plus your numerator will give you your new numerator. 10 plus 3 is 13. Now I can subtract. 13 minus 6 is 7 over 10. 5 minus 2 is 3. Is it proper? Yes. 7 is smaller than 10. Is it simplified? Well, yes, because 7 is the only number that goes into 7 evenly, and it doesn't go into 10. So that's my final answer. And again, people who got this wrong forgot that they had to borrow by crossing out the whole number and make it one less. Add the denominator plus the numerator will give you the new numerator. That's the 2 things you must do every time you borrow. The next subtraction problem says 8 5/12 minus 2 7/8. Once again, I need to start by finding a common denominator. Take the biggest denominator, 12, and list the 12 times table till you find something that 8 goes into. 12 times 1 is 12. Does 8 go into that? No. 12 times 2 is 24. Does 8 go into that? Yes. Ding, ding, ding. My common denominator is 24. Again, I bring the whole numbers over in case I have to borrow, and I bet you will. And then find the missing numerator by dividing and then multiplying. 12 goes into 24 2 times. 2 times 5 is 10. 8 goes into 24 3 times. 3 times 7 is 21. Can I take 21 away from 10? No, because 21 is bigger than 10. So again, I have to borrow, and it's 2 steps. First, cross out the whole number and make it one less. Then add your denominator to your numerator to get your new numerator. 24 plus 10 is 34. Those are the 2 things you always must remember. Cross out the whole number and make it one less. Add the denominator to the numerator, get the new numerator. Now I can subtract 34 minus 21. 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 minus 2 is 1. You get 13 24ths. And 7 minus 2 is 5.